everybody? Welcome back to the #1 show in the cryptocurrency space. My name is Jay Gagan, joined alongside my co-host Rodney Sorensen. And Rodney, the crypto markets are absolutely sending.
Oh my God, PUMPtober is here, baby. A little late, but better late than never. Let's go.
That's a Drake quote, right? That's better late than never, but never late is better. Yes, crypto.
Yeah.
Never late is better, but better late than never. As Drake says, guys, if you are joining us, make sure to smash the like button. Crypto is fucking ripping. We almost have an all-time high for Bitcoin today, Rodney.
Let's go.
We almost have an. We've been so spoiled though since March that we expect Bitcoin to be around $70,000. We almost have an all-time high for Bitcoin. We are 6 days away from the election. We have some big news when it comes to cryptocurrency. Meme coins are absolutely sending, Rodney. I think that this might be the best space that we ever had. Someone said the sound is goofy.
No
Sounds
way.
goofy. Is the sound off? Coach Cam, can you guys hear us okay? Is the sound a little bit off?
Should be good.
Let's hear it. How's the sound saying, guys? Let us know in the comments. GM to all the legends. Blair beat Jayhawk in here today. Moby's here. Jayhawk says pump right at the end. Mic sounds off. I think your mic is off, Jake. Okay, give us a minute.
Yeah, your mic sounds off.
How is Ronnie's mic?
Let's see here. It might be the settings.
We're working on it, guys. Give us a second.
Audio.
Give us a second.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, we're working on it. Let's go. Jake, talk a little bit. Yep, we're working on it. We're testing it out. Yep, we're good. Ooh. Is my mic good now? How's that sound, baby? All right, we're back. Fuck it. Roll the intro again. Let's go. Fucking fire me up, boys. Roll it again. Crispy DJ AM radio voice, live with Rodney Sorensen and Jake Gagan. Rodney, have I told you that you have a face for radio?
You said something like that before, but it should be a voice for radio, right?
Exactly. That's the joke. That's the dad joke. Where's the dad bod community?
Oh, I get it.
Okay, we're good here. What do you think about cock? Rodney loves cock.
Yeah, big cock guy, love cock. That's a one cock I'll never fade. That's like one of the biggest meme coins I faded. I don't even want to talk about it, dude. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't fade any meme coins. I like to just invest and hold. Like my purchase with Zincoin. Can we talk about that? I think it might be, to this day, one of the best trades that anyone has ever had. And I believe in God. I think it was God-given. I was sitting there in Italy. So this precious little Zin, guys, if you don't know what Zins are, best thing in the world. Although I might quit again because I got addicted again. I got heavily addicted again. I was like, oh, I could do 1 or 2 a day. Now I do like 15 a day. But I was sitting in Italy and I was just on Dex Tools. Trending on the top was something called Zincoin. To my left is my suitcase. 30 Zins were in my suitcase because I brought them because they don't have them in Italy. I go, wait, click it. $700,000 market cap. I go, why not? DJ's got to gamble a little bit. I put in like an ETH from 700K. Rodney, I checked it over 2 months. It didn't break $1 million for 2 months.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about selling it. I was like, do I just fucking take my 2K back? Who cares? Rodney, 2 months later, Zincoin sitting at $150 million market cap. I didn't even fucking check it until then.
Yeah.
So that was my best trade of 2023 was Zincoin. I bought it at the end of 2023.
Nice.
Into 2024. And it's back up again today. As Rodney says, guys, like, share, subscribe. Let's talk about DOGK. We will. I actually just made a video on DOGK.
Yeah.
Just went live today. A lot of bullish things. Love the team. First off, great dev team. Love the branding of DOGK.
Great.
The first dog on Casper, which many are believing is going to be the next Solana, right? A big runner here in the crypto space. 40 billboards. We love marketing, but not just any type of billboards. Very, very good billboards strategically placed around the United States, which I think is the best nation in the world. And like I said, first dog runner on a new chain. You got to love it. So we like DOGK. You're bullish on DOGK too, right, Rodney?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm bullish on meme coins on networks that are like kind of what. Well, everybody knows about Caspa, but no one really trades on Caspa too much. KRC20s, I believe, are new, which are their tokens. And it looks like, meme coins are like the most fun part about this cycle. Looks like they're leading all the craze in this cycle. Obviously, Bitcoin's been dominating, right? Bitcoin dominance up to like 60%. But yeah, I'm bullish on meme coins and I'm bullish on Caspa meme coins.
Absolutely. I'm looking at the Wi-Fi connection. Looks like we're at 1 bar.
It'll buff out.
So it'll buff out, guys. Not sure why it's blurry, if it is blurry for you guys, but it is part of the game. I guess we can just share our screen in the meantime and get into some cryptocurrency news. We're going to do audio because I think it is a little bit blurry for our people that are watching at home. But Bitcoin almost at an all-time high, Rodney. $71,856 Bitcoin. Let's take a look here on the year. So we did hit an all-time high back in March. March 15th, CoinMarketCap's actually pretty accurate. 73,079 Bitcoin. I think it was like 73.5. Looks like the Wi-Fi is better now. Rodney, we're at a $71,000 Bitcoin. Rodney, we could hit an all-time high today for Bitcoin.
Yeah, that'd be absolutely bullish, and it would really put the pump back in PUMPtober because it was kind of like lackluster this entire month. So I'm super pumped that Bitcoin's running, and just goes to show how different this cycle is. We might hit another all-time high 2 times this year, which is not even like the year that we're supposed to hit all-time highs for Bitcoin. So super pumped about it.
Which is wild. I mean, dude, it's incredibly bullish for cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin could hit an all-time high today. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Ethereum doing decent, right? When Bitcoin ran back in 2021, ETH was running too, right? When Bitcoin was hitting all-time highs, ETH was hitting all-time highs. We're still about $1,400 away from an all-time high. Actually higher, sorry. $2,400 away. We're like a little over halfway there to an all-time high, which is kind of shocking because the all-time high for Ethereum back in 2021 was right around $4,900. BNB has broken $600. Solana is close to 180. So what I'm seeing here is other meme coins or other altcoins are moving. ETH is not moving. Maybe you're right about the ETH killer narrative.
Oh, I'm right now, huh? I'm right now.
Did you hear me say maybe?
Oh,
maybe
we right now, huh?
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Back to the screen. XRP is at 52 cents. Dogecoin 16 cents, up to a $24.6 billion market cap, up 20% on the week for one of our favorite meme coins in the space. Tron coin on the move again, up 3% on the week, up to a 16 cents 50, which is good for Tron. Toncoin not moving at all. Cardano not moving at all. Shiba Inu back up to an $11 billion market cap. So SHIB is up on the week, 2%, on the day, 8% on the day. Congrats to all SHIB holders. Avalanche is up to $26.48. It was down to $25 yesterday. Chainlink not moving at all, $11.46. Polkadot moving a little bit. We got 10 cents. I'll clap it up for 10 cents. We got 10 cents. Congrats to Polkadot. How about 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧? Was the number 21 ranked altcoin. Now it's number 18, passing Litecoin, and is now 18. Pepe was 25 ranked meme coin or cryptocurrency yesterday, is now number 24, and is back above a $4 billion market cap, Rodney, up 10% on the day. Everyone and their mother was fading Pepe, but not us. Not us. We were still holding. We were saying that massive sell of 1 trillion tokens was much to do about nothing, which it really was. It was a whale taking profits. What do you want them to do? Hold forever?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just one guy, selling his bag. Do what you want to do with your bag. Who knows what's going on in his life? But I still think that Pepe has a lot of room to grow. And if you would have left that, could have 2x, 3x, maybe 10x. You know what I mean?
Maybe, but then again, if I put in $20,000 to a meme coin, and it's worth $3 million. I don't care about the extra access. $3 million is enough to change your life.
You don't care
forever.
about another 10x.
But that's not promised. You have $3 million today. If I said, hey, Rodney, give me $20K and I'll give you $3 million today, you'd probably be like, oh, I'll definitely take some of that.
How is that the same?
Why is it not?
Because it's not a 10x. That's more than a 10x.
So I say this right here. No, I'll say this. So, hey,
okay,
you gave me $20K, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you $3 million.
Yeah, and we back, baby. Yeah. Well, what I was saying is Jake's still doing his push-ups right now because the internet sucks. What I was saying is, look at if Pepe, if you cash in your bag, say you had $3 million in Pepe or something like that, right? And we think that Pepe is going to be the top meme coin. It's the top ERC20 token in the space. Maybe. I don't know. Solana's been running. I think the number 3 spot is more up for grabs than ever. But say Pepe 10x's, $30 million. So a 20,000. Who's going to carry the boat?
Who's going to carry the boat?
Quick, easy 40. That was my point. Is that's more 20?
My name's Jay.
Of course, I would. If you said, "Hey, give me $20,000, you'll give me $3 million," of course, I would take that. It's more than a 10x.
Well, that's what the guy just did.
That's not. No, it's not. It's not the same.
Why not?
Because it's more than a 10x.
No, I'm just saying he invested $20K. He now has $3 million. I'm not talking about X's. I'm saying why would he not cash out some? You're like, oh, but he could 10x more in the future. Potentially. Yeah. Hypothetically.
Yeah, but it's not just it's a meme coin that
theoretically
it's a meme coin that we're bullish on.
Realistically, are we?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm bullish on Pepe.
I am too. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I like to play devil's advocate. Who did their fucking push-ups out there? I'm not even out of breath. How about that?
Yeah. Breathing hard.
All heavy.
Yeah, shout out to meme coins. Though. Absolutely running. Everything else is taking a. You know what I mean?
I mean, Sol's up. ETH is down.
Polka dot's up.
Dude.
Let's go. 2%.
A measly 10 cents. So Dogecoin, 25 billion. Shiba Inu has officially reclaimed an $11 billion market cap. Pepe back up to 4 billion. Dog with hats up 100 million in market cap size today. It was at 2.5 billion yesterday. 2.6 billion today. How about Popcat?
Let's go, baby.
Popcat is officially the number 5th ranked cryptocurrency meme coin in the entire world.
Wow.
After flipping Floki, Brett, and Bonk.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yes, a lot of meme coins are starting to run, and they may still continue to run. Who knows what it's going to look like this time next year? Who knows? You know, that's why I love the meme coin space, especially Solana right now. There's just so many opportunities and like a completely different landscape than last cycle. You know, shout out to Safe Moon, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗧𝗛, Shibnobi, all you little terrible projects that were here last year. And the difference is they're just funny memes with funny characters and funny gifts and stuff like that. So love this cycle.
So Bonk is the number 6 at 1.6 billion. Floki, 1.3 billion. How about Brett on base? Back up above $100 million market cap. Who bought MogCoin yesterday? Jake did at a $650 million market cap. Great buy. I mean, for me, it was just a no-brainer. Like Mog was at 850 million, all-time highs around 850 million, dropped down to 650 million. People were taking profits. I mean, it's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy game when you learn how to play it, huh? Baby Dogecoin up as well. Gotius Maximus. Ponky, 240 million. Ponky's pretty much found its floor. I mean, it hasn't really dropped below 240 million.
No, yeah.
Giga Chad, 512. Harry Potter, this was at like 200 million yesterday, 250 million yesterday. Now it's up to 324 million. One thing remains the same. All of Ansom's tokens are looking fucking strong. Not Ansom. All of Murad.
Yeah.
All of his tokens are looking very, very strong. Very strong.
I think altogether he has $100 million in meme coins.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Crazy. Shout out to the guy, dude. Shout out to the kid.
Is it weird that my thoughts just go like instantly like, he's a target?
For
just
sure.
Like when you publicly like,
well, now because Zach doxed him.
Yeah, but when you publicly know that someone has $100 million, like I'd be sketch.
Yeah. And what we started to see is more and more news stories of people like, you know, figuring out who cryptocurrency people are and then robbing them and, you know, breaking into their homes and forcing them to give them like the seed phrases and stuff like that. Yeah. Very dangerous.
I don't even know mine. They couldn't even get it. I'd be like, I don't even fucking know where they are.
I don't even know where they're at. Yeah. I mean, are they going to believe you? You know, are they going to torture you till you give it to them? So yeah, it's one of those things where, you know, just be a little more private about what you got.
How about this? Pull this up. Crypto BitLore going after Anscombe, who I wanted a boxing match. I don't think he'll ever sign the contract, but he was tweeting, running Genon morning, running Genon. My understanding so far is Genon is similar to what humans use God and religion for, to determine a moral code for what people should do or not do. AI/AGI will not have human religions in the same way, but Genon attempts to define how they will operate as they evolve and get smarter. And here's a look at the Genon chart, Rodney. Not looking too good. So Ansom, not batting 1,000. His excuse is like, what? I'm a degenerate. But it's like, bro, you have 500,000 people that follow you. You can't be tweeting about random meme coins that are going to rug.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is like Crypto BitLord is any different. Didn't he like promote like hella shit that rugged? Like, you know, that Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at each other. That's what goes through my head when I see another guy calling out another guy. You fucking scammer. It's like literally like the Spider-Man meme. Everybody's pointing at each other. He's just trying to get engagement right now. He's going after the biggest target in the space. I don't know.
It works. It's kind of like the BitBoy crypto. You know, he always had like arcs and like people love that shit.
Yeah,
like
but he
drama.
made a project and pulled the liquidity out. You know, like
BitBoy crypto.
That's crazy. You know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm tweeting right now. Pull up my screen. Fuck it.
What are we tweeting? Yeah, Popcat's going crazy right now. Got to get the tweets in. Should I pull up the news story right now?
Do it.
Yeah, let's get into some news right now because and I'm going to get into, we're going to do well, actually, let's talk about Dogecoin first. This piece of news is great. So Doge reaches 5-month high amid high exchange inflow. So the benefits of being listed on every major centralized exchange in the world, and Dogecoin is listed on every major centralized exchange in the world, including Coinbase, which a lot of meme coins aren't, is the fact that when the markets start to pump, you really see a lot of volume. And I like to think of Dogecoin as like similar to Bitcoin, the mover of markets, Bitcoin, but Dogecoin, the mover of the meme markets. And what we've seen lately is that, you know, some people said that maybe SHIB and some other tokens could flip Doge because Doge has no utility, yada, yada. Doge is just a coin. It's a network, right? But what we've seen, especially with Elon Musk champion Dogecoin, and what is it? What was the acronym again? Department of
Government Efficiency.
Exactly. So acronym DODG, Doge, pretty much. We're starting to see Doge really separate itself from the pack and still establishing itself as the #1 meme coin. And it may not be any different going forward into the, you know, the next year, which is interesting. So we're starting to see Doge absolutely send, which I think brings all meme coins up, which is fucking bullish in my opinion. So the Dogecoin, and look at, make no mistake, Dogecoin was that token that coin that really transcended the cryptocurrency space. Everybody was talking about it. Elon Musk was on Saturday Night Live. There was a huge thing with Robinhood where they wouldn't let you withdraw. And I believe we hit an all-time high of about 74 cents. So Dogecoin to $1, $2. I think that's definitely a narrative going into this year. What do you think about Dogecoin hitting $1 or maybe $2?
I mean, I've been saying it for a long time. Dogecoin will be the first meme coin to ever reach $100 billion market cap. Dogecoin will be the top cryptocurrency of this project. And even in 2022, when I was saying this, I was saying because Elon Musk is the most bullish catalyst. Did I expect Elon Musk to join Donald Trump's Department of Government Efficiency and call it Doge? No, I did not. I did not have that in my cards. But
yeah,
I honestly think he's going to do more with Doge. I think that this is what I was saying in the beginning. I think that he will use Dogecoin for payments and tips on X. I think that's going to be guaranteed. And now that he literally started a branch of the government or is going to have like this cabinet position called Doge, Department of Government Efficiency, think about how much he's going to be bull posting that. Doge will be the first meme coin to $100 billion market cap. And I might change my predictions. Dogecoin might be the first meme coin to a $200 billion market cap this cycle.
Yeah, I mean, if we think that the entire cryptocurrency market cap of the entire cryptocurrency space is going to expand to maybe 10 trillion or maybe more, then definitely there's room for it to grow, right? Because that was the issue before. Everything was kind of capped off. And obviously we have people like Murad are making some insane predictions for other meme coins on like Solana. So if that happens, I mean, the market cap has to be extremely high for cryptocurrency. And some things that have changed since last run, some notable things, is the fact that Elon Musk literally bought the most bullish platform when it comes to cryptocurrency promotion. Everybody promotes on X. Everybody gets their alpha from X, pretty much, right? It takes a while to upload videos to YouTube, but you get little text on X first. So those things happening, it's kind of like a perfect storm. And now he may become a part of our government. But that's if Donald Trump gets elected. Now, if you want to go to my next story, which I think was important. So check this out. We all know that cryptocurrency really is funding this election. There's a lot of cryptocurrency super PACs that are funding this election. And we know that it doesn't matter who gets elected president, cryptocurrency is going to do well. But one president is obvious, or one candidate is obviously promoting cryptocurrency and leaning into cryptocurrency a little more, which is Donald Trump. So this article was written by a Democrat on this for time.com. It says Kamala Harris shouldn't just embrace crypto, she must help it flourish. It says, as a journalist, I try not to reveal personal opinions, but I'm breaking that rule today because as an American, there's something a progressive Democrat and a journalist who has covered crypto for more than 9 years have to speak up about. So keep in mind, a lot of Democrats are pro cryptocurrency. You just don't hear about it as much, right? The Democrats are more specifically, its progressive wings are making a big mistake being anti-crypto. Their opposition is threatening to not only turn the U.S. into a technological backwater, but also to imperil our country's status as the world's only superpower. Being hostile to crypto could chip away at the U.S. dollar's dominance as the world's major global reserve asset. Plus, progressive opposition isn't even logical since crypto broadly aligns with progressive ideals. You know, what's interesting about that, because crypto is like that progressive power to the people kind of thing. And when I was watching the Joe Rogan Trump interview, one thing he said was like being a Republican now is like being part of the rebels now. Like you're like you're like the rebellion against the empire, like for Star Wars or something like that, which is interesting. Now, Jake, I was talking to you about this yesterday because we think that a lot of in that article she talks about how 17% of adults in the United States own cryptocurrency. Not sure how accurate those numbers are, but that's what she's saying. And it may be the deciding factor on whether she gets elected or not. Now, obviously, there's bigger factors. And if you want to pull up this electoral college map that I watched on a YouTube channel that's the most updated. And this is not just bro science. This is not Polymarket. This is a average of polls and data from early voting, which a lot of people are voting early, and a lot of Republicans are voting early or doing mail-in ballots, which is crazy. And this is a map that they think is the most accurate map when it comes to who's going to win the election.
Wow.
And you can see Donald Trump at 278 electoral votes, which gets him the dub. And then we have Kamala Harris at 240. And then we still have 19 electoral votes for a toss-up, and that's Pennsylvania pretty much for the toss-up. But there's some key states in here.
Wow.
Nevada, Arizona. We don't know where that's going to go, but it's kind of leaning Republican.
Pennsylvania is huge. Is it leaning
it's
Kamala? It looks like a little bit more blue.
Purple. It's
purple.
So it's right down the middle. All the polls, because some polls have them winning, so but the average of all the polls plus mail-in ballot vote, early voting and mail-in ballot voting from this year compared to last year.
Yeah.
They're doing all those different like kind of breakdowns. And this is legit. This is non-biased, shows where we think things may be going. Nevada, Arizona are huge. Georgia, North Carolina, Wisconsin, obviously, are huge for Trump to get the White House. But this is the way people might think it's going to go. So 50-50 race, in my opinion, Trump leaning towards Trump. If you just ignore Polymarket, that's betting. But this is based off the polls, which we know polls haven't been the best in the past. But they could be pretty accurate.
Wow.
So yeah, so interesting. And I think that the reason why we're starting to pump too is because of maybe we're getting closer to the election, and we think that Donald Trump may win.
You think it's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event, as it always is in the crypto space?
No.
Let me tell you what I think. I think that October was interesting, right? Because at the end of the day, when you look at the past returns for October, it isn't day by day, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't show you that we had a $65,000 Bitcoin to start October, and then we went down to 59,000, and now if we ended today, we'd be up above 71,000, which would be, I think it's like 12% on Bitcoin on the month when you factor in 60K or 59K to 71,000. But when it comes to the election, I think that we will have a buy the rumor, sell the news event no matter what. We're going to see a massive pump leading into election season, Rodney, is what I believe.
Yeah.
And if Donald Trump wins, I think that we will have a massive pump continue. If Kamala wins, I expect there to be a massive pump leading into election season, a massive pullback if she wins, and then the pump will continue.
I see what you mean.
I think that it's still going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. I still think that November is going to be bullish for cryptocurrency. But anytime you have something, especially now that politics is so heavily involved in cryptocurrency, I do think that is a huge buy the rumor, sell the news event. I mean, think about the Bitcoin ETF listing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the biggest catalyst for cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah.
What did we have? A buy the that's like one of the most bullish catalysts for cryptocurrency. What did we have? A massive buy the rumor, sell the news event. If you guys are watching this at home, don't be surprised if we do have a massive buy the rumor, sell the news event for the election season. And then the pump will continue after. I just think that we could probably see all-time highs before it, $75,000, $78,000 Bitcoin, massive flash crash, and then another pump, like a shakeout before the breakout, and then the pump will continue.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wish that, Kamala Harris would be more openly supportive of cryptocurrency, because we know that's how she has to be on the back end, getting all this money from cryptocurrency super PACs. That's what I wish. Just come out, support us. You know what I mean? And you may maybe win some votes. Probably not, because I think most people are decided right now. But yeah, no, I completely agree. There's always going to be some sort of buy the rumor, sell the news event for any like clear date that something's going to happen. We've seen it with meme coins. We've seen it with altcoins. We've seen it with Bitcoin. So anytime there's a set date, there's a lot of traders out there looking to profit off a lot of people, getting in. But I think it's better to get in than not get in at all.
Absolutely. So real quick, guys, we have about we just started this stream. We have 34 retweets. So shout out to everyone that's retweeted this. I'll retweet in a bit. If you haven't yet, make sure to retweet this, guys, on X. Share it with your friends. Rodney, this kind of goes off the presidential news that you talked about. So Joe Rogan posted his interview with Donald Trump, had like 34 million views yesterday. A lot of people were reporting they couldn't see the actual video.
Yeah.
I tested it myself. I went to YouTube. I typed in Joe Rogan Donald Trump video. Doesn't show up. So Joe Rogan does what Joe Rogan does. Since there's an issue with searching for the episode on YouTube, here's the full podcast with Trump. Not sure why he didn't post it on X to begin with. And then this is actually very interesting. Also, for the record, the Harris campaign has not passed on doing the podcast. They offered a date for Tuesday, which is today, but I would have to travel to her, and they only wanted to do for an hour. I strongly feel the best way to do it is in the studio in Austin. My sincere wish is just to have a nice conversation and get to know her as a human being. I really hope that we can make it happen. Look, and she did travel to Shannon Sharp. She did travel to call her daddy. She did travel quite a bit, so she could have done it. But do you also think that Joe Rogan maybe should have went to the White House and taken an interview with her?
No, that's not what he does. Come to his podcast. You went to Call Her Daddy's podcast studio. You went to Shannon Sharp's podcast studio. You make the time to maybe tap into a market that you really need help with. A lot of young men that are probably more, you could say libertarian or Republican. Like, you got to take that opportunity. Like, Donald Trump made 3 hours for it, right? Leaves and does a rally. Like, you got to have the energy to do that. I just think it's a way to get out of it. I think that she maybe thought that Joe would have been combative with her, but I think he would have been more open and honest, and would have just been curious and asked her questions and just talk to her so people could get to know her. We watched the Shannon Sharp video yesterday. I don't think it was that bad in the beginning. I think that when it came to like policies and stuff, she just dunked on Donald Trump a lot. But I didn't think the beginning of that was too bad.
I didn't watch it all. I watched what we watched. I think it was like 20 minutes, and it's definitely relatable.
It's not too bad.
I can see why people like her.
Yeah.
When you look at her policies and like what she said and what she's done, I can see why people don't like her. But when you look at her as a candidate, I can see she's relatable. She's funny. And it's 6 days away, guys. It is 6 days away from election season, which is absolutely wild.
Bonkers, yeah.
Ronnie, another image here. So I tweeted this out. I said, hard to imagine a bull run where altcoins don't send.
Yeah.
The more attention meme coins get, the more this actually becomes a reality. I'm still hopeful for altcoins in 2025, but I'm 1,000% more bullish on my higher conviction meme coin holdings. Let's see how this shakes out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when it comes to like layer one altcoins, the Solana, Ethereum, doors wide open, I think, for the top dog when it comes to X's. Bitcoin dominance has risen to almost 60%, which is crazy. And with the exception of Bitcoin, nothing else is really going on right now in cryptocurrency except for meme coins. So exactly, I could see a space where altcoins maybe pump a little bit, kind of disappointing pump, but altcoins remain, meme coins remain to be like the most exciting part about cryptocurrency, and start to see more meme coins enter the top 100, top 50 cryptos.
Absolutely.
For
But I mean, they are still, they're all still ripping. So go ahead and pull this up, coach. Like BNB, I was buying as much BNB as I could back when it was around $200 per BNB. So
Yeah.
240, it's up to 600. I mean, that's a 3x. That's not bad. You're if you put in a good amount of money, your net worth is growing. Same with Solana, right? Solana was a token that I was aping in pretty much here. I was buying it all the way down. A $50 Solana right in this time. I was in Europe. I was like, I'm buying as much as I can.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to keep going down. $30 Solana, $20 Solana I was buying. We hit $8. I can't lie. I was a little bitch. I didn't buy $8. I thought my money was going to zero. I was almost like, oh my God, I just lost everything.
Yeah, you and everybody else.
And then right back up. But I mean, Solana, even on the year, it's up 450% on the year. Can you imagine that? 450% on a altcoin this year.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when Solana dumped, it had the market to deal with because everything moved together. Obviously, the FUD with FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. But when it comes to Solana versus BNB, two altcoins that are starting to perform really well. BNB, the number one exchange in the world. I mean, it hit all-time highs here recently too. And obviously, Solana is like the premier like network, and a lot of its volume, like half of it, comes from like pump fun and degenerate shit coins, which we love. But yeah, I'm not surprised that both of those guys are running because Binance is the best exchange still, even though their market share is like decreasing a little bit. Other exchanges are coming into the space. But yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that those two out of all of them are starting to run.
Yep. Abdul says, what is pumping? My shit coins are down. I mean, everything that I hold is pretty much up. There's some tokens that I hold that are down today. But I mean, I looked at my chart today on Dex Tools. Everything is up. Like most meme coins are running today. So I don't know what you're holding, Abdul, but maybe it's not good stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly.
Solana, BNB, do you hold those? Those are pumping. AVAX is up. Pepe is up. Doge is up. SHIB is up. WHIP is up. Bonk is up.
Yeah.
Popcat's up. Brett's up. Everything's up. Everything is up today. So interesting to see there. Pepe reclaimed a $4 billion market cap. One more interesting one here. Pull this up. Elon Musk says by 2040, there will be at least 10 billion humanoid robots, priced around $20,000 to $25,000 each. So by the year 2040, Rodney, we're going to have 10 billion humanoid robots, which will probably be one for humans.
That's crazy.
I don't like that. I can't even cap. I cannot even lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
I do not like that. I don't know what it is. That's scary to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's
scary.
That's interesting. I mean, it's the natural progression of, I guess, where we're going. I could think about a bunch of use cases for, a little robot to have around the house, clean up, and, a lot of services could be, they can replace humans with them, which is terrible. It's sad, but I think that's just a natural progression of like where we're moving as a society. And hopefully it's not like those crazy movies where they get infected with some sort of malware where they start like killing people. But I mean, who knows?
It's inevitable. I think it has to. I think it's inevitable, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think that, I don't know. I feel like AI is like a smarter intelligence than us. And like, eventually they're going to be smart enough to be like, same thing with us, like back in the day, right? Like we were animals. We were outside, hunters and gatherers, right? And then our prefrontal cortex grew enough. I don't even know that's the right thing in the brain, but our brain grew enough where we were like, hey, we can make these weapons and kill these animals so we don't get killed. And we can harvest fruit. And we can build shelters. Like I think the same thing will happen with AI at a quicker pace.
Jeez.
And if we have 10 billion humanoid robots running around in 2040, I think by 2050, we're going to have 10 billion humanoid robots running the world. And they're going to be in charge. I really think so.
Yeah, that's interesting. I've always said that people think like, what are humans? I just think we're smarter animals. We're not the strongest. We're not the fastest. We're the smartest for sure, because we can build weapons. We can build shelter. We can build things to, capture some of the strongest animals in the world, take like guns and stuff like that. But we're going to be building these robots that could be the end of us. I mean, I don't know. We've watched a lot of like science fiction, iRobot and stuff like that, where like Terminator, where there is a world where, robots can just destroy everyone. But I don't know, man. It is creepy, but I would like to have a little robot made around the house. You know what I mean?
What do you want to do?
That'd be sick. Clean up. I don't know. Wash the dishes, hang out. I don't know.
We have some breaking news live on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. While this was happening, pull us up. $72,000 Bitcoin was just hit live on the stream.
Bullish.
I saw it for a second and then it just went back down. 72K Bitcoin was hit today. All-time high, 73,500, I believe, on the dot. Like I said, I mean, Bitcoin's up 5% on the day. You never see that. We had a $68,000 Bitcoin yesterday, Ronnie. $72,000 Bitcoin today. This is a very, very, very impressive day to be a cryptocurrency holder.
Yeah, we're pumping, man. We're moving. And a lot of like greens, a lot of bullish signs for the cryptocurrency market. And this is one, if you want to pull up my screen real quick. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink says we're going to have at least another 25 basis points interest rate cut this year. So obviously interest rates got out of control because inflation got out of control. And BlackRock is pretty much saying cut interest rates by another 25 basis points. So yeah, I mean, things in the macroeconomic situation looking good. Cryptocurrency is starting to follow that. So I'm pretty bullish. It
feels fucking good.
What a time to be
That's all
alive.
I can say, man.
I wish Ethereum would pump.
Me too. I think Ethereum still is my largest holding, and I feel confident in it. I can't see. I said I can't see a world where Bitcoin rips, meme coins rip, and altcoins don't rip. But I cannot see a world, guys, where Ethereum does not hit an all-time high. I do not. I would probably leave crypto forever. I wouldn't do that. I'm not a little bitch.
Yeah.
But I just do not see a world where Bitcoin hits an all-time high.
Yeah.
Meme coins, of course, are hitting all-time highs. Solana will probably hit. If Ethereum does not hit an all-time high, I will be so shocked. Yeah, it wouldn't be on my bingo card.
Yeah, exactly. They're both Solana and Ethereum are both like roughly around a 2x from their all-time highs. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going to send Ethereum. I just think that it's going to move maybe with the rest of the altcoins. Now, this would, if you want to pull my screen one more time, this would really pump the entire market. So what if this happens next year too? So Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong says that the SEC, the next SEC chair should withdraw all frivolous cases and issue an apology to the American people. What if when we get a new president, Gary Gensler gets fired, we get a new head of the SEC, and they withdraw all the cases? How bullish would that be?
I don't think you should withdraw all, but
no, but like from like Coinbase and Binance.
Yeah. I think that they should. If I was appointed to SEC, like it depends if they want change. If it's just someone else from the system, they're going to keep this shit going. But if it's who's the lady? Hester
Pierce. Yeah.
Hester Pierce. If she gets in, she probably would. She'd probably say, "Hey, we've done this wrong. Let's get together." Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com, Gemini, KuCoin, Kraken. Let's get together. Let's hash this out. And let's find a way to work together and have clear guidelines. I don't like the word regulations, but have clear guidelines for cryptocurrency investors. Because even for us, it's like, wait, so I can make a video on Solana, but I can't make a video on Pepe. Because like I can talk about Ethereum because I bought Ethereum and I hold Ethereum. But I also bought Pepe and hold Pepe and never been paid by Pepe, but I can't make a video on that because it could be, talking about a security, whatever it is. It's like, and the same thing with it buying, like, hey, there's a pre-sale going on. Can I buy a pre-sale? Like, there's just too many questions. We need clear guidelines, clear regulatory framework. And I think that cryptocurrency can be built here in America.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's about just moving forward with clear regulatory guidelines, how to fucking operate in this space. And yeah, I think that obviously we need change in that position. And I think no matter who gets the presidency, I think we're going to see a change there. And I just hope, because his term ends in 2026, Gary Gensler. I just hope we don't get another 2 years or 1 year of this, right? Or I don't know when the election happens. And
did you see the interview when he went on Bloomberg, London or Australia, where the lady was like, "So Gary, some interesting things. Donald Trump said that he's going to fire you when he gets appointed president." Did you see that interview?
No. What did he say?
Oh, I'm pulling it up.
What did he say?
I'm pulling it up. He's like, "You can ask your next question now." He just avoided it completely.
Really?
I'll pull it up. Yeah, I'll find it.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Gary Gensler interview.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Interview.
I'm not surprised that happened.
I think that X needs a better way to search.
Yeah, X search bar is pretty ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if I type in Gary Gensler live interview, it should pop up
for sure. Yeah, YouTube has a really good algorithm for that. They be shadow ban people. Can't have everything, but I think they're working on something.
You haven't seen this, dude? This is hilarious.
Talking of disclosures, one disclosure from former President Trump is that he would fire you, ultimately. Unsurprising to you, I'm sure.
So, Caroline, I'll let you go to your next question.
A lot to get on with, and your term is until June 2026, but will it run until then? Many feel that perhaps not. Talking of disclosures, one disclosure from former...
He says, your term is till June 2026. Will it run until then? And Donald Trump said that he would fire, and he's like, let's get on to the next question. She doesn't live in America, so obviously she doesn't care, And Bloomberg, historically liberal, interesting that they're doing this. Also, what's interesting is that a lot of people are expecting Donald Trump to win the presidency. If you're watching it, I believe it was the Washington Post, the newspaper that Jeff Bezos owns. He recently said that they need to have more conservative opinion writers there. And I think it was the New York Times or the LA, one of the newspapers of LA or New York. They didn't endorse the president for the first time in like 40 years. We saw the New York Post endorse Donald Trump. The Border Patrol endorsed Donald Trump. And it looks like Trump has a lot of momentum here heading into this election season. Guys in the chat, let me know your thoughts, guys. Who do you think is going to win the presidential election? We are 6 days away. Also, we wouldn't be doing our job if we did not tell you guys to get out and vote. My mail-in ballot got in today. Although I don't like mail-in ballots, I'm going to be traveling tomorrow, so I won't be able to go vote in person. So I will be doing it. We heard Brandon. Brandon, unfortunately, did not register to vote. Boo this man.
Yeah,
boo.
Yeah, well,
Brandon Cam.
Well, I'm at quite a pickle here because I just moved to Florida and I'm a Virginia resident, and I forwarded all my stuff to my new address, and a lot of my stuff came except for my mail-in ballot. So do I, even though Virginia's most definitely going to go to Kamala, do I fly?
It will, but you don't know how
know
how close the Senate races are. You don't know how close the
Exactly,
Congress races are. Technically, does your vote matter? I mean, realistically, no.
I'd feel bad.
But imagine if like 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 people just moved from Virginia to another state. They didn't get it. And all of them have the same thinking. So to fly to Virginia to vote, I mean, it would be the most American thing you've ever done.
I think so. Do I just fly Virginia?
I would do it. It would be so American. You could document it the whole way.
Yeah.
Guess what I ordered yesterday?
What?
Tampons.
For Tampon Tim?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me know in the chat. Should I fly to Virginia to vote?
I think so. I'm going to tell the live stream first, but I ordered tampons. I'm going to Minnesota. I'm flying in, and I'm going to do a funny ass. I think it will go viral with the tampons in the bathroom. Is it real? No. Is everything you see on the internet real? No. It's all staged. It's all staged.
Yeah, most definitely.
Shell just moved from Virginia. Shell
up,
says
Shell?
yes. Boston says yes. Bretton says yes. Jules with the 2-color eyes says yes. Fly to Virginia.
What part, Shell?
Absolutely. So I think everybody wants you to fly to Virginia. I think it would be the most American, and you could document it the whole way. And maybe fucking, stop there, go see a Virginia.
No, shut the fuck up.
No.
What?
The football team.
Oh, who?
Virginia Commandeers?
UVA?
No, yeah.
Oh, you mean
UVA.
the Washington Commanders?
No. What's the Virginia what's the Virginia mascot name? $100. Go.
I don't know.
Don't Google it.
They have UVA. I'm not Googling. Yeah.
What is UVA's mascot? Coach Cam?
Alexandria. Okay, I was in Charlottesville.
Jules said document, make a vlog. JR says vote. Peace. I like Peace. Peace is over in here. I give Peace a follow on X, guys. If you're in the stream all the time commenting, I'll give you a follow if you show love.
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Retire meme coin says fly and vote.
I'm doing it.
I mean, I'm leaving. You got nothing to do here.
Fuck it, I'm doing it.
World Series is a fucking drag. 3-0. Freddie Freeman
Let's
taking
go,
over,
Dodgers.
slanging dick.
Yeah, I know. I'm rooting for the Dodgers because they're on the West Coast, but they did beat my Padres, which womp womp,
Womp, womp,
Womp
womp.
womp.
I say fly to Virginia. Everybody else says fly to Virginia. So, yeah, man, fly there. It's like your duty as an American to do so. So
I think so, yeah.
I think it would be beautiful, especially if you document it. Like you literally like send it to our editing team. Hey guys, I'm in Florida right now. I'm not registered to vote here. My mail-in ballot never came. I'm going to fly to Virginia. Come along the way with me. You go there, you pick up your ballot. Watch you fly all the way there and like your ballot's lost. Although you could probably vote in person.
I'm going to vote in person. I'm not going to get my ballot.
That'd be sick, man.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, guys, we need change in America. We need to make America great again. And you show your ballots like Kamala Walls.
Yeah, I'll start it with, it looks like, so I just moved to Florida. Virginia looks like it's going blue, but it doesn't matter. My mail-in ballot didn't come. I'll explain the situation. I'm going to fly to Virginia to get my vote in person.
And like
That'd be
literally
hard.
make it so Republican. Like, guys, we need to make America great again. We got Elon, we got RFK,
Where's
we
the
have
merch
Tulsi. It hasn't come yet. But then you literally like you show your ballot and be like, and that exactly is why I'm voting for Kamala and Tampon Tim. Did you see Tony Hinchcliffe's roast to Tampon? You sent it to me on Twitter.
Yeah, I did. So
funny.
I
dude.
did send it to you. Yeah, and I'll pull that up here. Don't pull up my screen just yet. I'll pull it up right now. Oh, that's right here. Yeah.
Why do you got Pornhub up?
Because I like to watch midget porn sometimes. But he says, so obviously, Tony Hinchcliffe, first of all, he's a comedian. He makes crazy jokes. Do you have that guy at a convention like at a rally like that? Whatever. But so Tony Hinchcliffe says these people have no sense of humor. Wild that the vice presidential candidate would take time out of his quote busy schedule to analyze a joke taken out of context to make it seem racist. I love Puerto Rico and vacation there. I made fun of everyone. Watch the whole set. I'm a comedian, Tim. Might be time to change your tampon. And what this reminds me of, what is this? Kathy Green. What was her name? Kathy Green. During the last election, pull up my screen again. She made a fake Trump head and she cut it off. And this is during the last 2016 election. And she got canceled for this, though. I mean, nobody really supported this, but she's a comedian too, and people canceled her for it. So, but that's interesting,
I mean, you shouldn't do that.
And then Bad Bunny, obviously big
Puerto Rican,
came out and endorsed Kamala Harris immediately after that.
Really?
So I don't think it was. I just think that I don't think it was the best optic. Look, I don't give a shit. I think it's funny, but a lot of people might not think it's funny. Is it going to change anybody's opinions? Maybe Puerto Rico's still a territory of the United States. I think they do vote, right? I think so. So yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Pull this up here. I want to Google to make sure that's actually true. When did I close my screen? There you go. Okay, so the Minnesota law. In a statement emailed to CBS Money Watch, Levitt claimed that Walz, quote unquote, has spent his government trying to reshape Minnesota in the image of the Golden State. Tampon Tim put tampons in the boys' bathroom, wants men to play in women's sports, and support gender transition for minors. The Minnesota law, however, doesn't specify in which bathrooms the menstrual supplies must be located. Instead, it requires school districts to develop plans to ensure all students who menstruate can access free tampons and pads. Lacey Garrow, Director of Government Relations at the advocacy group Alliance for Period Supplies, told CBS Money Watch. Her group advocates free tampons and pads in schools, prisons, and other institutions, and eliminating the so-called tampon tax. So, his law, like, because I was curious, right? Because both sides lie. Looks like his law says that just all students who menstruate can access free tampons and pads.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound as bad as tampons in the men's bathroom.
Yeah. It's an interesting. It's interesting. I think it's a little bit of pandering, to something that was popular, and the fucking pendulum is swinging back hard in a hard way. Everyone's tired of that shit. But yeah, I mean, to say it like that, obviously, technically, right? If we're speaking biologically, just an average guy here with average education and average school, females menstruate, right? I mean, you menstruate, but most females and Jake menstruate. But yeah,
I don't have an issue with that though. Like putting tampons where people who have periods can reach them for free, I don't think is an issue.
So maybe you identify as okay, here's like a scenario. Maybe you're a woman who transitions to a man but didn't get the surgery, I guess, but you identify as a man and you look manly, and maybe you only use the men's bathroom and you need a tampon.
Should there be tampons in there? No. Should you bring your own tampons? Yes.
You got to keep that thing on you.
Yeah, keep it on you. I mean, I just ordered tampons on Amazon for a funny video. But yeah, I think that I just don't think that there should be tampons in a men's bathroom. Now, if you are, because what's the percentage of people that are identify as a man that are having periods? 0.05, 0.5?
My sweaty armpits here. I don't know. I don't know.
They should still have access to tampons, but like just leave them outside the men's bathroom. Like maybe leave them in an area where you can go pick up free tampons.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Or is it a rush? I've never had a period. Sorry, excuse my my negligence. I haven't had a period. Is there a rush? Like, does it just like kind of like a fat shit?
Sometimes
like, sometimes when it's just like you got to go take a dump, and you need toilet paper in there.
So for my experience with girlfriends, like they know, they have an idea when it's going to happen. Like all girls are kind of tapped into that, unless I don't know, they move or some life event kind of fucks it up or whatever, or maybe they're pregnant or something. So they kind of just know when it's going to happen. So they always have it on them just in case. We need a woman on the. We're the wrong guys.
We need DEI. I know that's why we brought Rodney on for DEI. So we need
sickness.
We need an Asian woman on here.
We need a DEI hire. Yeah.
Yeah, we need a couple DEI hires. We got a Jew. We got a white Jew. We got a black guy, and we need a DEI.
Well, I'm half black too, so we're really lagging behind.
Why?
We need like a full black guy or full Asian person here. Asians kind of dominate the world. Everybody says like white people are privileged. Asians like literally run the world. They're the smartest, most privileged people in our society because of their work ethic, right? All the motherfuckers are smart.
They get hated on more than any other race. Like when it comes to getting into schools.
Yeah, well,
like you could literally have a 1600 SAT, all the academics, president of the class, and if you apply to Harvard, they say no because there's too many Asians in Harvard.
Which is crazy because we talked about this last night
at dinner
with the friend who is a woman who's
killing it. Indian woman,
killing it.
Indian,
hard worker, boss lady. But we talked about this. It's like people want to do DEI when it comes to certain things. How about if you're going for fucking brain surgery or heart surgery, and they're like, you know what? We didn't select the best person to be the surgeon. We just selected them because of their whatever they look like. I want the person who's best qualified. I don't give a fuck, and that should apply to anything in your life. Doesn't matter what it is, whatever service it is. I want the best person who qualified the best for this job, so I can get the best outcome and the best results.
Yeah, I just. I mean, even white men, like there was literally a Disney executive saying, we will not hire any other straight white males. Why?
Chad says, I need a redhead girl for this guy. Chad, you're hired.
You need a redhead girl for Rodney and for discussion.
Yes.
It's not DEI. Actually, There's not that many redheads.
Yeah.
Redheads kind of get hated on too. Not from you. You
I
love
love
them.
them.
You
I
show
said
them-
if you're a redhead, you get 3 points off the rip.
you show them extra love, but redheads definitely get hated on as well. I think that I think what it is, Rodney, is that every single sect and religion and ethnicity will get hated on. What's the least hated on ethnicity?
I think there's a lot of equal hate.
Spanish people?
No, Mexicans get hated on a lot.
Italians?
I mean, I don't know.
They get
in
made
the
fun
United
of.
States,
Tanti auguri.
I'm gonna let you know if I'm driving and I'm in my car. It doesn't matter who you are, you're getting it. You do some stupid shit, I'm racist.
I don't think
I'm
that's racist. I think that's
I'm
just road
sexist.
rage.
No, I'm a
Road
little more
rage.
racist and sexist. in my
Road
car.
rage.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just taught not to see color. My mom loves black men.
Kayla says, get a redheaded Asian lesbian. Yeah,
Oh,
redheads-
we need lesbians.
Yeah,
Yes.
So, yeah, we could do that. Redheaded, because redheads can be any race. So redhead-
Yes,
yeah, Asian lesbian.
we need a redheaded Asian lesbian transvestite. Atheist. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, let's run it. We're taking applications now.
We're just kidding, guys. If you don't know, if you are just joining us, we like to make jokes on the show. We like to make it fun. So a lot of people are probably like, what if someone just tuned in for the first time and that's all they heard? We need
Yeah.
a redheaded Asian atheist lesbian.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Transvestite.
welcome to the stream. Yeah.
So, guys, crypto is absolutely ripping today. We are up to a $72,000 Bitcoin for the first time in a long, long, long
I
time.
love it.
And we might have an all-time high while we're on the stream. Pull this up. $72,352 Bitcoin, Rodney.
Wow.
This is insane.
What's our all-time high right now? What's
73,000. I think it's like 73.5.
Wow, let's go.
So crypto's ripping, guys. And like I said, I really do believe that we are going to have some sort of a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Just from my experience in crypto, I've been wrong before.
Yeah.
And I think if Trump wins, we will, leading up to election night, we'll probably see a dip like a couple hours before election night, before the results come in. If Trump wins, massive pump. If Kamala wins, massive dump. Just think about like the average investor. If they see, Kamala win, they're probably going to think that the same thing's going to happen 4 years. They're probably going to take some profits, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. There's always some sort of buy the rumor, sell the news event. There's always traders out there looking to make a buck. And, there's a lot of experienced people out there that have a ton of money that are, looking for situations like this to make whatever. I mean, they have a lot of money to invest. I think the average person might get wrecked because they'll see everybody else buying and it'll pump, they'll buy the top and then they'll dump and they'll complain and there's a scam and yada, yada, yada. But I think in the grand scheme of things, it's still good.
Absolutely. So we should do some housekeeping, Rodney. I'm taking a flight tomorrow, so this will be my last stream of the week and probably my last stream for about 10 days.
Yeah.
But you will be streaming every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on your channel, right?
Absolutely. So at my crypto journey, I used to stream a lot. I haven't streamed so much anymore, but we'll get back on that here soon. But yeah, so you'll see it on my X account. We'll repost it from my X account. A lot of you guys subscribe to me on YouTube. I don't know if we could put a link in here, but yeah, we'll go ahead and keep the stream going. It'll just be me solo in my little studio, and then we'll do kind of the same format and those sorts of things. But we won't have both of the boys. Maybe Jake can call in sometimes, but he's out there.
I don't know. The fucking time changes
crazy.
is crazy. But here's Rodney's Twitter account, guys. If you don't follow him, make sure to go follow the boy right now at Crypto Journeys RS.
Crypto Journey RS. Yeah.
RS. Crypto Journeys. Crypto Journeyers. What do I call you? Crypto Journeyers?
It's just Crypto Journey RS.
What do I call you, though?
Crypto Journeys.
Crypto
And
Journeys.
you say CZ Binance.
What do you say?
It's just CZ. That's his name. CZ.
Oh,
Charging.
yeah.
Changing.
It is what it is. So that, guys, make sure to go give him a follow
Charging
here.
power?
He will be continuing to stream while I am gone, and I will be going to Japan to film another epic vlog. We're going to be doing another vlog in Japan, guys, which I'm really excited about. I mean, the first vlog did some fucking numbers. I think that, Rodney, we need to do some vlog content, man. Why are we just locked in behind a computer?
What we're going to do is we're going to be going out in public and asking people cryptocurrency questions and doing like those cool kind of viral videos that we'll do some more stuff like that, when we're all settled back in the saddle.
This one gigapumped 330,000 views on
That's
X.
absolutely
I'm going to retweet
insane.
it. Fuck it. Let's get it to 350.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next one's going to be good. We are going to have Pro the Doge out there as well. So that should be pretty exciting. Out to Japan. A little bit colder this time, but I'm excited to go back. Although I'm going to miss it here. I'm going to miss streaming. I'm going to miss getting my ass kicked every morning in workouts. Going to miss the ice baths. Going to miss streaming with all of you guys. But we will be back in November, and we will still be doing Sober October. Quick little dad joke. Why do ducks fly south for winter? Because it's too far to walk. Get it?
I fucking hate you guys. Yeah.
Get it? Well,
Yeah.
I thought it was something about the weather. The weather. How about those birds though, man? Fucking impressive. They literally just, they fly so far without taking a break. We think Trump has stamina. He goes on Joe Rogan for 3 hours
Let's
and
talk
doesn't
about
drink
the
water. How about the birds?
birds.
How about the pigeons?
You know what's funny? When the hurricane was coming, we saw a bunch of birds just chilling. And what do they do for the hurricane? Those guys were fucking chilling.
I would.
know?
They're fucked. They die.
See ya. No
They die.
way they'll die. They probably fly the fuck out. They feel it coming, you know?
Yep, absolutely. Are you guys going to drive the Mario Karts in the streets in Japan? I looked into it, but I can only get 2, and we have a group of 4. So now we couldn't do that. Although that would make for fucking incredible content. Maybe while we're there, but we have some fun stuff planned out there. Obviously, eating some good sushi. Rodney, if I drank some nice Japanese whiskey while I was there in November, would you be upset with me?
No, I mean, it's Sober October is almost over. I think you'll be a day ahead. I think we did pretty good, you know? Just wait till the 1st, though.
I don't think I'm gonna though. I think I'm gonna keep it going because I wasn't there. I went there in August or some shit, and I didn't even drink, and it wasn't even Sober October. I want to keep it going. I feel good. JD Vance on Rogan tomorrow? No way.
No
Shut
way.
up.
Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
your pie. Just
No
kidding,
way.
Elizabeth. I would never talk to you like that. We're
No
just saying
way.
that because we're excited. Are you sure? Are you positive?
That's crazy if that's happening. Wow.
And then, dude, we got to get at least Tampon's got to go on there.
no
What a
way.
nickname. What the
He-
that's
he-
the worst nickname, bro? I mean, you have Nasty Nancy, you have Crooked Hillary. To get called Tampon Tim is fucking bad.
Yeah, Joe Rogan. Donald Trump always coming in with the fucking heaters. You know what I mean? Donald Trump he's just funny, you know?
He's a comedian. He's actually a comedian.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I got a sneeze coming. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think they'll ever do those interviews. I think he hates Joe Rogan, everything he stands for.
Tampon would do it though, dude. It's
No,
like
he wouldn't.
I mean, dude, JD Vance, I saw him the other day. I was trying to sleep. I fall asleep to the
JD Vance is
podcast.
a magician.
I was listening to JD Vance go on CNN with Jake Tapper, and it was just 20 minutes of them arguing with each other. I was like, I can't fall asleep to this. But JD Vance goes into the lion's den.
He's good.
He's not afraid of it. Like he'll go in there. And the interview started with Jake Tapper saying, JD, Scott Kelly came out, who was Trump's former advisor, and says that he's the Hitler. He's Nazi. And JD just like rebuttals it well and has an answer to everything that is said. But
I always thought, you know, obviously these days, you know, in the modern age, it's not about how strong you are and how much you can hurt someone physically, especially like in a civilized society. If you're good with your words and you can go like toe to toe with anyone with an argument, you know, with like, you know, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, JD Vance, these people, like, you just win. Vivek, like, they're just so good with words and good with counter arguments and good with their speech, man. You're just a legend.
most people avoid it. I think that we have to give credit, man. All those people that spoke at the Madison Square Garden event, you know how hard it is to do that?
Speak in front of people.
Like we see them on TV and like we expect them to be perfect, but bro, it's not easy to go up there. Even for Tony Hinchcliffe, to tell jokes at a presidential rally is not easy. No one's there for jokes, right? They're there to get inspired by Donald Trump, to see Elon Musk. Like, it's not easy. So I thought Tony did good, but I mean, did they not watch Tony Hinchcliffe on the Tom Brady roast? He tells crazy jokes.
Yeah, well, a lot of those guys have been in front of huge crowds before, you know, probably bigger, some of them.
Yeah, it's not the crowd. It's when people come to Madison Square Garden to see his comedy show, they're there for comedy. When they come to Madison Square Garden to see a Donald Trump rally, they're not there for comedy.
A lot of them laughed. Some of them didn't laugh at any. A lot of people were like, oh, you know,
Ooh,
like you said, I had a black friend for Halloween. We're carving watermelons.
I had one of my friends. He's African American. He posted on his story. He's like, if you could vote for this, peace out. And it was like a clip of like the rally, like Trump saying some stuff, JD Vance saying some stuff. I'm like, dude, like,
Can't take a joke.
yeah, I get it. I see both sides. I mean,
I think it's inappropriate, but to me, it doesn't bother a person like me. But I could see how it would bother a person that, you know, came there for, you know.
but he's like, comedians get a pass, man. It's comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, the watermelon joke is like, but he makes fun of everybody.
That
you
shit
know?
was funny, bro. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was laughing about that shit. You know, but I'm the type of person that would laugh at that. And I'm the type of person who wouldn't get upset about that. But I could see a lot of people who are more serious about the whole situation, you know, would probably be upset about something like that.
Yeah. Miles Journey's taking off. Later, brother. Have a good
See you,
run.
Jason. Have
How
a
many
good one.
miles are you doing today, Jason? Let us know in the comments below.
Motherfucker's always doing something.
Gotta have a good mouth to be a master debater. Ain't no lies told here.
I hate you.
I want to debate more. We should have a debate stream. Like, we
Yeah.
should have a 30-minute ETH/Soul
I mean,
debate.
I'll fucking kill you.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would roast you.
You know what I would say?
What?
Vitalik's hog. That's it.
You know what's been crazy? Vitalik's been like in all the comments responding to a lot. That motherfucker's active.
Really?
That's not a good sign, I don't think.
I mean, dude, if he was, that's the thing, Rodney. If he wasn't active, not responding, where's Vitalik? It's not a
No,
good
they
sign.
wouldn't. No, they
Now that
wouldn't.
he's responding and he's active, it's not a good sign. He's responding. He's
No, I
active.
don't think so.
What can the guy do right?
I don't think so. I just think you keep it pushing. Who cares what people think? But I think that's the way a lot of people go. You know, a lot of people, you don't see CZ like so active like this, you know, and defend. I mean, pull up my screen right now. You see, you know, people just, you know, he just responds to everything. I mean, it's mostly like positive responses, but he has time. Like, if he feels insulted, he'll have time and rebuttal. You know what I mean? On your argument.
Well,
So,
just imagine being that guy, one of the most famous faces in cryptocurrency,
Yeah.
multi-billion dollars, literally changed the world with his blockchain and his token that he launched.
Yeah.
Got to be wild, got to be wild
True.
to be that guy, to be that famous. He can't go anywhere without security and people seeing him. Like we talked about Murad having a lot of money, 100 million. Like Vitalik has multiple billions.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, he's one of those guys where I don't think he's more of a target than a lot of other people because he's such a high profile figure. And if something ever happened to him, we would investigate. The average Joe that flexes their wealth on, X or something like that, and people see how much you own and they find you and stuff like that. I think that's a little different. But yeah, most definitely. Yeah. It has to be tough being him. A lot of expectations. I couldn't imagine. Obviously, I had my hand at a meme coin project, in which updates for that soon. But this guy, biggest cryptocurrency project in the space, obviously very smart guy, has probably a million things on his plate all day, every day. Respect to people like that who can deal with that kind of workload because it's not easy. Even like with Kamala Harris, when we saw the interview with her, like any person who running for president, like, can you imagine what their day looks like? Can you imagine have the energy being that old all day, every day to get in front of people, talk about policies, take a lot of hate. It takes a special person.
Absolutely.
Donald Trump's crazy for running 3 times. Crazy.
100% crazy. Shell says, I took a debate class in college and it was my favorite, but I lost most of my debates at the end for taking it too far.
Damn.
Let's do more debates. Shell, I'll debate you.
That's why your dad left you, bitch. Is that what you got into,
Yeah, just a key. Shell, I'll debate you. If you want to come on the show, we'll debate you here. I would love that. We need to have more debates. But Ronnie, I think that you and I agree on most things. Do you agree that there should be tampons in the men's bathroom? Yes or no?
No, it's retarded.
Do you believe in the Second Amendment?
Yes.
Do you believe in the First Amendment?
Do you think I believe in the Second Amendment?
You believe in the First Amendment?
Yeah.
Rodney literally walks around his house with a gun at 24/7.
Even though I shouldn't because I live in a safe place now, but
I literally was like, I had to wake him up one time at 6 a.m. because we had a flight to Vegas and he was sleeping in.
First of all, the manager of the property let Jake into my apartment without my consent.
Yeah, but she knows we're besties.
I know, but come on. What if we beefed earlier and you're like, I'm going to kill your ass tonight?
Yeah, she'd probably get fired for sure. But I went down there with a smile on my face. I said, hey, Rodney's sleeping in. We have a flight. I had my suitcase. It'd be a pretty elaborate lie.
Dude, I was out.
I had my suitcase and I walked in. And I won't get into details what you were doing. Cupcaking ass. But I was actually scared. I was like, I told the lady, I go, he's former military. And he's got a lot of loaded guns. Like Rodney doesn't even keep his guns like I keep a bullet in the chamber. And all I have to do is cock it and I'm ready to go.
Well, that's
you
not
keep
in the
that
chamber. You keep the magazine in. You don't keep a bullet in the chamber.
I keep a magazine in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You keep that shit locked.
You
and
didn't even
loaded.
have ammunition. I gave you ammunition.
Yeah, I left it all. I have a bunch in California, but
Sure.
I flew here from California
You
and
can bring it with you?
I didn't know that. I was scared. I was scared to bring my guns in a California airport. I walked in with a fucking AR-15 and a pistol in my hand. And I was like, I told my brother, I was like, just wait around the corner in case I get arrested for bringing
No, as long as it's locked. And you
I
declare
understand
it.
now,
Yeah.
but I was sketched. So I definitely didn't want to bring I didn't want to get in trouble, Like flying with a gun. So for those that don't know, flying with a gun is actually like very easy to do. You take your guns, you make sure that they're locked right in their cases. You take it to Delta or whatever counter and you say, hey guys, I'm checking my bags and I also want to check these guns. They open up the case, they make sure it's all locked, they make sure there's no ammunition in the clip. And the clip can't be in the gun. It can be in the same case though. And then you take it to TSA, they check it, they put a tag in there and it gets sent. But it's normal to be sketched your first time flying with a gun to bring an AR-15 to the airport in a case with ammo in it.
Yeah, I think so too, because, obviously a lot of the media, especially California, demonizes guns and stuff like that, even though guns are interesting because the bad guys that want to get them, they're going to get them. The laws don't apply to the bad guys anyways, But to be fair, a lot of guns were bought legally from some of these mass shootings. So there's that.
Absolutely. Elizabeth Grace says, once you get a name calling, you lost the debate. Got to keep it respectful. I call you Elegant Elizabeth. Elegant Elizabeth on the stream. Elegant, welcome. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're 6 days away from the presidential debate. You need to go out and vote. Vote for Trump to make America great again. Do it. And Rodney.
Yeah.
I got to say, we're 6 days out for the debate.
Let's go.
And we need all of the men,
election.
all the brothers to get out and vote for Kamala.
If you don't,
because we're not going back. We are not going back.
Shut up, Obama. I'm tired of you. We're done, okay? That was my first vote for I was 18 when I voted for him.
Yeah, I couldn't vote, but I
was like, he's
him.
black. I like him. I'm 18. I'm stupid. Let's vote for Barack Obama.
You want to know when I say this respectfully to my beautiful mother? You want to know how dumb most voters are in America? My mom voted for Barack Obama
because he's handsome.
Because his wife had good arms.
Yeah, people.
You know how fucking dumb that is?
I said that, and it is what it is.
You know how dumb it is?
Yeah, it's stupid.
I need to call her out on that. I'm calling
People
her
are
out,
gonna
I
vote
guess,
for
right now.
Kamala because she's black.
She
and
voted for her because
a
she had
woman.
good like my mom voted for Barack because his wife had good arms. That's like there's probably people voting for Kamala because she's black, because she's Indian, and she's also Asian.
Yeah.
And
a
not
lot.
really for her policies, or just like there's so many people that are just blue no matter who. They just don't want to vote for
Or
Trump.
they just hate Trump. People think the 2020 election was stolen. I don't think so. I just think that a lot of people were inspired to go vote against Trump because the media spun him in as the next Antichrist. Then they needed 4 years to realize how shitty things are without him. So yeah. Sometimes people vote because they hate a motherfucker or they
Yeah.
like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, righty, that's the show.
It is.
Guys, this is my last show of the week, probably for about the next 8 business days. So Rodney will be taking it down. Go join him on his stream, Crypto Journeys RS, and on YouTube as well. He'll be doing a dual stream. And we will see you guys after the election. Good luck to you all. Hopefully your president that you're voted for wins. Thank you,
Guys,
everybody.
have a good one,
Peace.
guys. Peace.